Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Mr. Sabarianto, respected audiences, and everyone who's here today. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty God. It is because of Him we are all be able to be here today. Secondly, salawat and salam always be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who had brought us from the darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Chelsy Larasati from English Language Education Study Program, Faculty of Cultures and Languages, Radha Said State Islamic University of Surakarta. Today, I would like to deliver a speech about a tradition that famous in Java. It is Tedak Sinten. Culture is a way of life that develops and is owned by a person or group of people and is passed down from generation to generation, but is not hereditary. And it's defined as matter relating to human mind and intellect. In Java, there are many types of culture or tradition. Among them are Syawalan, Sadranan, Watonan, Ruwatan, and Tedaksitan. Tedaksitan is a series of traditional procession of Javanese life cycle tradition that are starting to be rarely implemented. Tedaksitan comes from the word tedak, which means down or stepping on the foot, and sitan or city, which means land. So Tedaksitan is a tradition of stepping on or stepping on the ground for a child. According to Murniatno, Tedaksitan is a ceremony when a child goes down to the ground for the first time, or a so-called mudun lemah. People think that the land has magical powers. The Tedaksitan ceremony takes place when the child is 7 months in Javanese calendar. At this age, this child usually begins to learn to walk, so this is the first moment the child begins to step on the ground. Tedaksitan tradition is not only a cultural preservation activity, but also a series of activities that symbolize the guidance of parents to their child in life through a series of procession and umberampi used. Tedaksitan activities, it is necessary to prepare uba rampe or equipment, including 7 caliber jada, stair made of sugarcane, cage, usually shaped like chicken cage, filled with goats or objects, stationery, toys in various forms, water for washing and bathing children, roasted chickens, plantains, udik-udik, market snacks, various types of jenang-jenangan, tumpeng complete with gudangan and yellow rice. During the process of Tedaksitan tradition, there are several activities that need to be done, namely, first, cleaning the feet. In this process, parents carry their child to wash their feet before stepping on the ground. This activity means that the child begins to tread the ground, which means starting to tread a life that needs to be done with a pure heart. Second, walking through 7 jada. In this activity, the child is led to walk on 7 places of jada, a type of a cake made from glutinous rice, with different colors. The 7 colors are red, white, green, yellow, blue, pink, and purple. 7 in Javanese is called pitu, with the hope that the child will always get pitulungan or help for the amity in overcoming life's difficulties. Jada is made in various colors, illustrating that the difficulties and obstacles of life are countless in type and variety. Each color has its own meaning, namely, red means courage, with the hope that the child will be brave in taking steps in life. Yellow means inner and outer strength that must be possessed by someone. White means purity. Pink means love and affection both to parents, siblings, grandparents, and many more. Blue means peace of mind in stepping in life. Green means the environment and fertility. Purple means perfection or peak. By climbing the seven color of Jada, it is hoped that the baby will be able to overcome every obstacle in his life. Third, ladder of Wulungsurgensen. In this procession, the child is invited by parents to climb seven stairs made of sugarcane stalks. Tebu comes from the word antabing, kalbu, which means full of determination and confidence. This ritual illustrates that the baby will face his life journey day by day until it reaches its peak. This activity is accompanied by the child's parents. This illustrates family support for the child in living his days ahead. This ritual has the hope that one day the baby will not give up easily in achieving his goals. Fourth, confinement. In this procession, the child is put in a cage or chicken cage. Inside the cage, there are various objects such as jewelry, notebooks, rice, toys, and so on. This chicken cage depicts the real life that the child will enter when they grow up. The objects in the cage will later be taken by the child to represent the profession that the child wants to live in when he or she grows out. Fifth, bathing the child. The water used is water taken by both parents of the child taken at a certain time, namely at night around 10 or 12 p.m., which is then allowed to stand or condense until the next day exposed to sunlight. In this process, the child is bathed by the parents with water that is given flour. The meaning is that in the future, the baby can send his family and himself. That is so that he can be a proud child. After being bathed, the child is then given clothes. Sixth, giving udik udik. Udik udik, which is coins mixed with various flowers. In this procession, udik udik is spread and distributed to the children and adults who attend the event. The hope is that the child, if blessed with enough sustenance, will be able to donate his or her sustenance to the poor. In this process, there are some differences in the implementation of the Tadaksintan tradition in the form of procession, procedures, and equipment used between one region and another, but still do not eliminate the purpose of holding the tradition. There are many kinds of tradition that can be found in Java. However, not everyone has the same belief in a tradition applied to an area. Therefore, tolerance and mutual respect for others are very important, so that no division arises because of existence differences. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, that's all from my speech. I know I've made tons of mistakes, so I apologize profusely. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.